What's up, Boxing Source checking in here just to give a quick reaction to Emmanuel Navarrete's win over Christopher Diaz over in Florida to retain the WBO featherweight championship. You had Navarrete there, two division champ. He had the WBO super bantamweight title before moving up to featherweight and getting the WBO featherweight title. Was able to defeat Christopher Diaz in a voluntary defense there of that WBO featherweight title. And I mean, I'll just say that Diaz is one tough SOB, man. He's one tough SOB. Had suffered multiple knockdowns over the course of this fight. Had cuts on, around his eyes. And, was still coming forward, going right at Emmanuel Navarrete from round 1 to round 12, man. It was just that the amount of punishment was too much for Diaz's corner to, just say that he'll take any more. But it was like, about 20, 25 seconds left in the 12th round. So he probably could have gotten himself through it. There was like one point where, Diaz had Navarrete for a little bit, but then the referee stepped in and kind of like halted that momentum. And, after that, that's when you see Navarrete get in with that blitz of punches, before Diaz could not take any more according to his corner. So you have Emmanuel Navarrete there getting the stoppage victory in the 12th round to retain the WBO featherweight title. And we'll just, see what is next out there for Emmanuel Navarrete. I mean, maybe they could set up a fight with Kanzu. If that could happen there at featherweight, or maybe they'll have some other people lined up for him. I know that Top Rank has a few guys there, within the featherweight division that they could put in there against Emmanuel Navarrete. Because I know he had one particular contender in there that hasn't really been active, so to speak, in Magdaleno, but Magdaleno had kind of like been a contender for the WBC belt, but he wasn't gonna get a WBC title shot. We know that WBC champion there, 126, is Gary Russell Jr., and he's set up to fight Ray Vargas here this year. So, you have Jesse Magdaleno there as a contender for the WBO belt. You also have former title contender there, Joel Gonzalez, that could have another shot. So maybe that will be Navarrete's next opponent. But he was able to, get through this thing here over Chris Diaz with that 12th round stoppage victory to retain the WBO featherweight title. And, in that co-feature bout, you did have, the monster there, as, you had Edgar Berlanga, go against Amon Nicholson. And, of course, not only did he not get a knockout in the first round, but it went through all 8 rounds, and so he just got a unanimous decision there. So he went through those full 8 rounds. He may fight Jesse Hart in June. We'll see if that goes to fruition, as Jesse Hart said that he was interested in a bout with Edgar Berlanga on June 12th, but that remains to be seen. But with the performance of Berlanga, he was able to score a couple of knockdowns, but wasn't able to go ahead and finish off Amon Nicholson over the course of those 8 rounds. So he gets that decision win, gets some rounds in. That's good for him. There may be a few things that he'll probably have to work on before his next bout, whether it's against Jesse Hart or not. But I just think that it was probably good for Berlanga to get rounds that he did against Amon Nicholson. So that's what I got to summarize the event there. That was on ESPN earlier tonight. So you'll get more content here on the Boxing Source YouTube channel, and we'll have the podcast that's available on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, whatever you use for your favorite podcast. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.